The year is 2019. Warzone was just released. And yeah, some of you may be wondering, why would anybody make a video on this? Warzone was a wonderful game. Well, the problem is that it's not anymore. It sucks ass. I remember the good old days when you could just hit the gulag and come back. Warzone at one point had 100 million players. 100 million. What the fuck happened?
I got a killer idea for our huge Call of Duty IP. What's that, Fred? So check it out. Dude, have you ever heard of Godzilla? Yeah. You know what? What's that? Have you heard of King Kong? No way, bro. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Me personally, I used to love Warzone. It was the best game. I was there from season 1, before it even existed. Then they introduced it.
There's a fucking monster down there. Good luck.
Honestly, Godzilla vs. Kong wouldn't even be a problem, but that shit was released in 2021, months ago.
Bruh.
So, how did we get here? How did we get from having one of the greatest games of all time into having this bullshit? I only say that it's bullshit because of one specific reason, of what it used to be. Warzone used to be one of the best competitive games on the market. And there's thousands and thousands of people that gave it huge reviews. So let's go back to 2019 and see what the fuck I'm talking about.
Kamarov, AQ Hilo in my sights.
Take it down.
Roger, stand by.
In 2019, they released Call of Duty. This was a very, very awesome game. It was in Season 2 that they introduced one of the greatest mechanics in video game history. A game where you jump out of a plane. I wonder where they thought of that idea. But it worked. And there were multiple seasons that were great. I remember playing it over and over and over again.
Is it a person or a ghost?
Yeah, he landed like right on Lazy Man.
Broken.
I got him!
Nice.
But their downfall came after Season 6. See, after Season 6, they introduced Black Ops Cold War. Now, I did like Black Ops Cold War, but the thing is that I just knew, because they introduced one game that they were going to keep going. And it wasn't just Cold War that ruined it. Because Cold War was a great addition. Now, here's a quiz. What do you do to keep your players playing your game? Do you A, make new game modes, B, remove cheating, or C, blow the whole fucking map up and let's start all over. Let's make it all new. Yeah. See, Caldera, the introduction of Vanguard was a huge disappointment. Over 50 million people left.
It looks like a lot of players really don't like the changes made to Warzone, specifically the map being more of a World War II theme with the weapons.
Honestly, I have to say this is probably one of the least interesting Warzone events that have come to the...
Microsoft's not gonna save you. The engine is outdated. It's a wrap. All right.
Now, I wish we can go back to the good old days where you hit the showers, slip on some soap bars, and either lose or win your gulag. But unfortunately, now we got some bullshit. See, Warzone used to be amazing. The reason why I think that it failed is because they introduced this bullshit. When I started playing Vanguard, I realized that they were going for the money. I mean, how much of a Pro Jared move is that to cheat on your own game? See, personally, I do like Godzilla vs. Kong in Warzone. There's a couple things. They're not fucking fighting. Another thing is what it used to be, what Warzone used to be.
Oh shit! Huge solo, is this a bad idea? I thought, isn't this supposed to be squads? Ah, shit. Okay, so there's Godzilla and there's Kong. Kong's wrath is incoming. Where?
Oh shit!
Oh, he's not.
Oh shit! Kong!
Oh, I got ammo.
Look out!
When you look back and you see what Warzone used to be, it's depressing. It's depressing how it jumped from being one of the greatest games into being one of the biggest cash outs. They could have kept going in the same direction, but instead they decided to go a complete swerve, decided to hit us with the 360 no scope. Nobody's seen that shit coming. When they added Caldera, I think that's what ruined it. I'm not sure Warzone will ever be back to the way it was. Now, I do understand that every game has its own point where it dies off. Fortnite almost died how many times? But people still are playing it. You gotta think, when is it gonna be the end of this? Well, it's been announced that there's gonna be a Warzone 2. So what could they do? I honestly think they should just give up. Because look back at what it used to be. Verdansk, one of the greatest maps in gaming history. You used to just fly into any area that you wanted and you'd either get killed or get your contracts. And then from getting your contracts, fly into a different area, you could take a chopper, you could do whatever. And then after about 10 or 20 minutes, you finally get your loadout that you worked your ass off to get. You grinded to get that. And there's just so many good areas that was in that map. They decided to fuck it all up and blow it up. Now me personally, I don't think Warzone will ever be the same. I think they're just going to keep pulling the Nintendo card and keep going for the cash cow, which is unfortunate. But anyways, that's my opinions. And, you know, like I always say, who gives a fuck?